Hello, lads, ladettes, and lassies. Welcome back again. Another week, another Attack on Titan in English dub. But yes, we are here once again. Whew, last episode got some more Reiner. It is just insane how this show is making me want to root for Reiner. And at the same time, I've got 3 seasons of experience yelling at me not to root for him. So the Boulder is conflicted about rooting or not rooting for Reiner. So yeah, last episode we had a flashback of Reiner, Bertold, Annie, Galliard's younger brother, Peak Supremacy, and Zeke, all in like their younger years, and like we got to see the female Titan once again. It's been many a season, many a year since we've seen female Titan in action. Bertold nuked a town. Reiner was just a boss. Reiner got Galliard's brother killed, which we already knew, by Ymir by accident. And then Reiner's multiple personality thing, being a soldier and a warrior. It all started with the death of Galliard's brother, which I can't remember his name. I'm fairly certain I did not write that down in my notes, so I'm not even going to attempt to try and check. But, Galliard's brother was the leader of their 4-man squad when they went over to Paradis. So he died. They blamed Reiner. So Reiner's like, fine, you want a leader, I'll be a leader. And so he's kind of adopted Galliard's brother personality. And he's kind of been at war with himself ever since, along with him actually caring a bit for the people of Paradis. I mean, he doesn't hate them. He understands where they're coming from. So he's conflicted. So in so many ways, he's much more of an interesting character than I ever thought he was going to be. So I just can't wait to see what this episode is going to make me think next. I mean, he almost killed himself in the last episode. So like, what are we going to see next? I don't think we're going back to the island. I mean, I don't think it's going to be this episode, at least. Technically, we did go back to the island last episode, but I don't see us going back to the island. There's so much. Remember when the show was about killing Titans, and that was like the most hyped thing? I'm now more hyped to see more of Reiner's past than I ever. No, the back half of season 3. Never mind. That was an overstatement, but let's just get into this episode, lads. Let's do it. I knew it was gonna end that way! Dang it! Oh, I should have said something. Ah! I've been suspecting we were gonna get an episode, like an ending like that for a while. Gosh darn it! The one time they end it like. Well, it was Aaron. It was Aaron. I knew they were gonna end it that way when we got the after credit scene. It was like, of course, what's his Falco's. That's so sus. It's like such a let me take you out of public, underground, through several tunnels. Like, I mean, Ryan is the armor titan, so he doesn't really have to worry about anything. Jeez. Oh, poor Falco, he got played like a fiddle. There's other stuff to talk about in this episode that lasted much longer. Man, I need to wait a week. I need to wait a week for this now. Gosh darn it. So, where do I start? So, I guess we'll go with Dr. Jaeger. So, yeah, Aaron's grandpa, I think? Yeah, so Aaron met his grandpa. And I did actually think he was a doctor at the clinic, and that got me. I legitimately thought he was a doctor, and oh, he is a patient, and oh man, it's cool to see that it's cool to see like where he ended up, because we really only got the 1 episode flashback in the back half of season 3. Was it the finale? It wasn't the finale of season 3. It was the few episodes before the finale. And like he's kind of a dick. You know, he's forcing Grisha to try and become a doctor, and then that led to Grisha's sister's death. And yeah, I mean, I just did not expect him to be a patient. Do you have regrets for your own family? Just broke him. That broke him so badly. Oh, I was not expecting that. But yeah, that was cool. I did not expect to see Dr. Jaeger in this. I wonder what happened to his wife. I don't remember if she died or not. But I mean, she could have just died of old age, and he is pretty old there. Man, war. So Marley is being destroyed. Like, Marley's just picking fights with everyone. That's basically Marley's thought that they could beat everyone with their titans, stretch themselves way too thin, and then now they are like, please, can we like stop the war? Can we like stop the war and like not lose everything we have? Pretty please. You guys are getting a little too advanced with your weaponry, but we don't want to lose Marley, so we're not surrendering. We're just making a peace treaty. So yeah, okay, so yeah, we have all of the nations apparently that Marley has been planning war on, above Reiner and Eren. So if any of them turn into a Titan, that's actually, Eren's smart. Like, that means that Reiner just can't go armor Titan mode on him, because then he'd end up just killing everyone up above them, and that's not going to look good for Marley politically. Oh, good. You know what? Nice one, Eren. I'm a little bit impressed. You do not usually seem to be the man with a plan. But yeah, alright, so yeah, we got all the nations at war with them. And then we found the East. Wait, what is this? Nothing like... Oh yeah, everything about this. Okay, the East is kind to Eldians. I mean, that woman Ito bumped into, that should have gone much worse, but she actually protected him. So I wonder if... well, it is a boat. Yeah, no, right. So I guess Marley is sort of an island, so it's like the East you have to either fly or ship yourself to. So I wonder if Eldians have tried to run to the East in the past then, because was it Gabby? I think it was Gabby, or it was either Gabby or Sylvia. They said, I think I know why she protected you. She's from the East, but that's all we got from them, and that's the first time we've ever seen anyone kind to an Eldian. So yeah, I want to see more. It's so, I said in the reaction, it's really weird. After being restrained on an island for 3 seasons, and then Marley's being like the only other thing that we kind of knew throughout those 3 seasons, and the back half of them, and now we got like this whole world being established. It's really weird to see like all these different cultures coming together. Like, Marley is just picking fights with everyone, and yeah, the Tiber family. Willie's cool. He's got a great design, a funny name, but I guess that helps you remember him. But yeah, Willie, it's too obvious for him to be the Warhammer, especially when he's like, well, one of us in here is the Warhammer Titan. Can you guess which one it is? So it's too obvious if Willie's the Warhammer. It would be hilarious if it's one of the kids. But yeah, I mean, if he is the Warhammer, it would make sense for what he was saying. He's like, of course this responsibility has fallen on me. And now that I'm at the wheel, I finally know why no one's actually tried to turn it. It's too heavy. That reminds me a lot of the Historia bloodline, the royal bloodline, that was controlling the wall Paradis, because like someone would eat their ancestor. They go, it'll be different this time, and then the ancestor took over them, or like the ancestors and their will was forced upon whoever ate them, and then they would change their mind. Like, they wouldn't want to change anything anymore. So I wonder if he is the Warhammer. I wonder if that's what's happening. Like, he had ideas, and now he's seeing like all the past of his ancestry, and he goes, "Oh, that's would be really hard to do that." But it's much more interesting if he's not the Warhammer. I'm just saying it makes sense. I don't think he's the Warhammer because it's just too obvious with all that, like, oh, one of us in here is the Warhammer. Can you guess which one? But if he's not the Warhammer, that makes his character even more interesting. Like, he wants to change, but he's like, yeah, I see why no one's done it after all these years. And I'm really worried that they're gonna try and sacrifice the Eldians in the internment zone because other than the East, doesn't look like a lot of people care about them. So I think that's why they ended up putting the festival in the internment zone. But yeah, the festival, that ending before the actual ending, very wholesome. I'm so glad I watched the credits for anime. But it was really wholesome. And I never thought I would say wholesome and Attack on Titan going together. But with Gabby running around, I never thought we'd see a festival in Attack on Titan either. This season's weird, and I love it. It's so different from everything we've seen, and it's probably why it's... I'm going to go through Attack on Titan with Micaiah. From Season 1 to Season 4, the end. I'm basically going to rewatch it while he's watching it for the first time. I'm just thinking, am I going to enjoy the first season as much as I enjoyed this season? Because it's so radically different. And I love how radically different it is. This season has me on the edge of my seat, but it's not because of the action. It's because of the politics. I never thought I would ever say that. And then I watched Gurren Lagann. And the politics of that was super interesting. And now I'm watching Attack on Titan. Politics of this, super interesting. What's happening to me? But the festival was cute. The Falco and Gabby's reaction to ice cream was absolutely adorable. Zofia kind of reminds me of Mai. Maybe it's because I'm watching Avatar again on the channel with Anthony Micaiah. But yeah, Zofia reminds me of my Zuko's girlfriend, not my son. No one can remember my son. There was only one my son. Only one bunny girl. But, oh man. What else? What else we got here? So, Falco and the letter. So, since it's Eren, that letter's gotta be for someone. It's gotta be for the guy that we saw at the end of the first episode. Because I didn't recognize it. I'm watching Blindwave's reactions to this too. Like, after I edit mine, I watch theirs. And so far I'm only on their... Like, I just finished their reaction to episode 2 of this. They said that they think it could be Jean? I think it's Jean. And that's the only other person that makes sense to be there, unless it's a new character. I mean, I saw Willy in the thumbnail for this episode on Funimation. And I was trying to think, who could this be growing up? It could be Armin, I guess? But no, it's just a new character. So it could be a new character that they introduced back there, but it's probably honestly Jean. So Eren's sending letters. So Eren being here, and if that's Jean, how many other people are here? And when is the infiltration going to start? I mean, next episode... Okay, here's my theory. Next episode is going to be a whole bunch of talking. It's going to be Eren going, hey, Reiner, you suck. This is why. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm gonna kill all the Titans. So I think next episode is gonna be a lot of talking, and then it's gonna end with Eren becoming the Attack Titan, and then the episodes after is just gonna be a whole bunch of fighting. That's my theory. That's how my theory for what the next episode's gonna be. So who's on the island? How did they get? Well, I guess how did they get here? If no ships returned. Did Armin? Okay, this is really dumb. Did Armin turn into the Colossal Titan, walk across the ocean with everyone in his mouth? So basically like a seagull or a pelican. So dumb. That's the dumbest theory, because that does not work. That'd be so funny if that's how they actually got here. Because none of the ships that they sent returned. So it's not like they could sneak on through the ships. None of them can fly unless their technology has advanced that much, which I don't think it would have. I'm really curious to see how they got here. I want to see. Talked about how kind the aliens are. Other than the East, aliens are hated everywhere. And in Marley, they are lucky, according to Ito, which, if they're lucky here, what's it like in the rest of the world? That's not a question I want to answer, but yeah, the world building, I thought the world building was great in like the first 3 seasons, but no, whoever I forgot the name of the author, like for the manga is, yeah, your world building is absolutely supreme. I respect it 100%. I wish I could world build as well as you do, because you do it so organically and so in such an interesting manner. Yeah, my hat's off to you. Yeah, I mean, Willie's speech about Marley using Titans to subjugate other people after Marley subjugates Titans for the Titans subjugating Marley so long ago, it just makes me worry. I'm fairly certain he's going to do like a mass genocide of Eldians. And I guess he doesn't, because they did talk about it in episode 2 of this season, I think, where the Tybers helped out at some point, and they are so well respected that they're not even seen as Eldian. Like, I didn't see a single one of them wearing an armband. So if they do a mass genocide of Eldians, that means, I guess, they are excluded. If they kill all the Eldians, if they kill everyone, if the Tiber family kills all the Eldians, they kill the other 8 candidates. Like, let's say if Willie killed Reiner, Peak, Zeke, Galliard. Yeah, those. So like, let's say he killed those 4, and he killed all the Eldians. Would that mean all of those? All of those Titans would only, like, those 4 Titans would go to his family, because that's how it works. I think the Titans are passed down through Eldian blood. And if they're the only Eldians left, that means his family will have a monopoly on the 9 most powerful Titans, or 4 or 5 of the most powerful Titans, because they do already have the Warhammer. And then they would just need to kill Aaron, Annie, and Armin to get the rest. So, that would be interesting. I wonder if that's the angle he's trying to play. He might not be planning a mass genocide. He might not. I think he is, but he might not. Who knows? That's really all I got for this episode. I mean, we got 4 episodes to build up, 4 episodes to sympathize with Reiner. I said it here, like, I shouldn't feel happy that Reiner's happy. But now that you do, they're gonna, like, slap the audience in the face with Aaron. So, what do we have next? And I will be here next week to do that episode, lads. If you enjoyed this discussion and the reaction, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. No spoilers. I've been Josh, and I will see you all, lads, in the next episode.